Hey guys, it's John here coming to you with our Disney Store Sleeping Beauty review. Here I have for you today Prince Phillip. So let's jump right in and have a closer look at his packaging. Packaging wise, Prince Phillip comes in a pink windowed plastic sleek box with a cardboard backing which shows a faint image of King Stephan's throne. Of course we have the Disney Store logo at the top corner and Prince Phillip's name at the bottom in a crowned heart surrounded by bronze gold filigree swirls with pink and white gem outlining the border of the packaging itself, which also has little sparkle circle and heart decals all over. The back of the packaging displays the Disney Princess logo, a faint background image of the woods, and the Disney Store Prince Phillip classic doll himself. So now let's jump right in and have a closer look at Phillip himself. So here we have Prince Phillip right out of packaging looking as striking as ever in his signature navy red and black formal attire. Face-wise, Prince Phillip is looking very handsome with his defined slender face, fair skin, straight full eyebrows, dreamy brown eyes which are looking straight forward, and a slight smirk. This year, all of the Disney princes got a major makeover, now rocking their new head sculpts and paint first seen in the limited edition Disney Fairy Tale Designer Collection. Prince Phillip here is one of the new heads which I feel isn't perfect though unfortunately, having what appears to me like a generic look that doesn't convey his original character. I think this problem definitely has something to do with his eyes, which doesn't feel like they have much life in them. Though I will say the new detailing in the sculpt and paint do look good for a basic doll itself, even though this doesn't really represent the Phillip that we know and love. As for hair, Prince Phillip sports a short side-parted slicked back brown style, which is beautifully detailed, having sculpted strands all around his head, with his fringe unfortunately not styled in his iconic curled lock, which holds him back from truly looking like Phillip, but now is in more of a timeless slick look with the front and crown pieces looking windblown in one fine swooping direction, with strands on the sides of his head following the flow around his ears, and the back strands layering over each other quite realistically. Moving down to clothing, Prince Phillip is donning his signature formal attire, which consists of a two-tone navy long-sleeved collared top with two-toned red puffed sleeves, black leather belt with a golden buckle, long navy pants, and lastly a pair of tall black boots. Overall, the outfit is a fantastic representation of Phillip's later look, with brilliant accurate colouring, a nice variety of materials used, and all in all, nice durable quality. The formal look itself stays true to the silhouette of the original with all but one element present. It's unfortunate that Phillip is missing his red cape that he sports during the final scenes of Sleeping Beauty, since it was a really nice piece which added a nice touch to the overall look. And since he doesn't have it here, it kind of feels like he's now a puzzle that is missing his final piece, sadly. Other than that though, everything else seems to be spot on, with nice quality, accurate clothing which even has little added touches, such as the one seen on his boots which has two tones of paint giving it a worn look, as well as two-toned red puff sleeves, which is my personal favourite piece on this Prince Phillip doll. Comparison wise, standing next to the Disney Store Prince Phillip 2010 classic doll, the Prince Phillip 2015 classic doll looks quite modernised with his brand new Disney Fairy Tale Designer Collection head sculpt and paint. Of course though, these two dolls do share similarities with the basic Disney Store male body which has been used ever since 2010, and their similar formal attire which, even though has been newly redesigned for the 2015 classic doll, does end up having the same silhouette and elements. However, it is easily noticeable that it is made quite differently, with the brand new colours and materials now present. Some differences between the two include his long-sleeved collared top now being made from a felt-like material instead of a satin, as well as being movie accurate in colour, being a mix between two shades of navy instead of the former dark and light blue. His collar appears to be differently constructed, with more rounded edges and neckline with lack of hemming, whereas the former presented pointed edges and a V neckline that were hemmed. Phillip's puffed sleeves this year appears to be differently constructed, with harder material being used and what seems to be printed on slitted pattern detail, whereas the 2010 version had satin puff sleeves with sewn-on detail. The colours and consistency on the sleeves as well also differ, with the 2015 release appearing bright red and blood red with 5 slitted patterns on each sleeve, whereas the 2010 release appears maroon and bright red with 3 slitted patterns on each sleeve. Prince Phillip's pants are again a more accurate colour, being the same shade of navy seen on his sleeves and collar, whereas his former donned light blue pants. And last but not least, his boots, though identical in sculpt, are now made out of a soft plastic rather than rubber and now has two tones of paint detailing rather than being solid black in colour. All in all, I can definitely see major improvement between the 2010 and 2015 release of the Prince Phillip Classic doll, mainly in the choices made with the updated clothing pieces, which all now give a more luxurious, realistic, yet masculine kind of feel, which is fantastic to see. My only major issue with the newer version is the new Disney Fairy Tale Designer Collection head sculpt for Prince Phillip, which when compared to the 2010 release, doesn't look much like an upgrade, whilst also being the doll out of the two that looks less like Prince Phillip himself, which is unfortunate. I can easily say the 2010 Prince Phillip Classic doll's head sculpt wins in accuracy for me, while the 2015 Prince Phillip Classic doll's clothes trumps its former. At the end of the day though, both dolls are definitely gorgeous in their own unique way nonetheless, and it's really down to your own personal preference. Articulation wise, Prince Phillip here can rotate his head completely 360. His arms can also be rotated completely 360 and be pushed up, though that of course is limited due to his outfit. His elbow can bend 90 degrees. His legs can be pushed forward, back. He can do the splits, though again that is limited due to his outfit. And lastly, he has rubber click knees that can click a few times. Overall, I am pretty happy with the Disney Store Prince Phillip. He has good aesthetics with an awesome updated outfit with closer colour accuracy, which is fantastic to see. I as well love the attention to detail on the hair, though it's really unfortunate that due to the updated modern styling of his hair, the character himself is not as recognisable as I would have liked. Articulation is unfortunately a letdown as well, continuing to be very limited in his legs, prohibiting him from getting into any dynamic poses or basic ones at that without looking like a robot. All in all, in my humble opinion, I would pick the Disney Store 2010 Prince Phillip Classic doll if I only had one choice. That of course is due to my love of accuracy presented through these dolls, and to me a good head sculpt is the #1 priority. If you like really movie accurate dolls like myself, unfortunately I don't think we've gotten that from the 2015 Prince Phillip Classic doll, in the head sculpt department at least. But if you're looking for a new representation that is a fresh face, modern looking doll with nice detailing and great colour accurate clothing pieces, then this is the doll for you. I highly recommend the Disney Store Prince Phillip for any Prince Phillip, Sleeping Beauty, or Disney Prince enthusiasts in general. And until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye!